And we're in for our decider map. Both teams trading blows on their map pick, and we end up on Inferno. My name is Fi, joined by Colt Extra McHenry. We've had two standout performances individuals. Swisher dropping 30, map number 1, and 60 taking over on Mirage. It settles down here onto Inferno and see if anyone can keep up their form.
It's been a real battle of the beasts right now. And that's sure to continue here on map 3, but right now they have to deal with some fast plays here, meeting head-on collision in towards the brackets, and it's not favoring ATK. They're walking into the meat grind of the crossfire. Bone will finally dispatch one more, but Ponelone even landed a kill swinging for that, so he's on an island in 12 HP, no armor. You know how this was gonna end.
Or not. I don't, Cole. I don't know what you're talking about. 12 HP, no armor. Can't take a single shot.
All the more inspiration to land some headshots.
I suppose so, but he's about to walk in. Someone bought a deal
Really?
on that pistol round.
All right.
If anyone, I think it'd be Swisher.
Maybe.
Did I miss that? Maybe I did.
I didn't see it, yeah.
They got caught in the crossfire, though, so probably didn't get a chance to fire a shot. Either way, Party Astronaut's going to march away with that pistol round. And still holding out on that.
Yeah, perfect brackets crossfire. I guess it wasn't even really a crossfire. It was just Ponelone doing a lot of damage from behind and then taking some shots in pit as well, so they couldn't ever move forward really comfortably. This shot kid's very proactive here. Nice to extinguish the molly, but he's not falling away. He wants those ecos. He will get them as well. Those batches have missed him quickly there. That's a nice way to kick things off. Quick little opener.
Glock wallbangs. Not so sure about that one.
We've seen what Glock can do in the last round.
The clutch, shop Glock 1v2.
Yep.
I mean, no disrespect, but it's not going to get the job done here. Party Astronauts are going to walk away with their second round. But in comes the full buy. Honestly, these bonus rounds, though, on Inferno for the CT side, like, dude, an MP9 is just as good as an M4 on this map.
Yeah, I can do a whole lot of damage, especially if you want to get very active with it. So we'll see what Benleek does. They do have that triple up in the B side early on, but it's just a little drop of utility here for them as opposed to trying to take too much early banana control. I like the way that they do that, right? It's simple. You know, nothing too fancy, but if you're not going to take banana control, there's no point in throwing, 3 mollies down that way. If you're going to instantly give up control, hold on to that utility for as long as possible. This is some very good real estate from Mistim early on.
We missed him, though. He could get spotted out. In the meantime, though, that's an off angle held by Pone. Excellent. Benleek there on the refrag. Pone alone, thinking about that off angle again. Right now, Benleek needs to hold things down on that B site, and he just barely does. In the meantime, though, Chop has just missed that apartment smoke. Things get really awkward. But playing around the site, catches Wreck out in the open. Proactivity from Chop, even when he's alone on an island. Finds that kill. Now Viz jiggle peek. Excellent. Double dink. Swisher knocked out. And djay stuck in the apartments to fall back, and Party Astronauts are going to pick up the first 3 in this one.
All I'll say is leave it to Inferno for those T-side saves.
Yeah, we didn't get any of those.
They might not be so fortunate either. Already down, Benleek. Looking every which way there, but never cleared. Walks away with the finishing blow. No saves here. That trend will continue. And 3 off the back of that bonus round, 3 AKs picked up. Think about that, man. Started out with MP9s, FAMASas. Definitely had a couple A1Ss to secure it, but now you have 3 AKs this early on. To get some confidence rolling here. Like you said, it's just stringing off the back of momentum. They finish the job on Mirage with.
Oh boy. Fast rush. They're going to eat the nades, the mollies. All the good stuff, but what? Rek ran through a Molotov, a smoke, and got 2 kills. Now Pone's in trouble as well. He eats a dig from Rek. This gun in this man's hand is just, it just operates differently. Pone's on 8 HP. Rek is gonna get a triple kill. He single-handedly enters the whole site on a Tech 9.
It's the Rec 9. It's doing so much damage, man. Win them the round straight up. All of what I just said coming into this one, it's all nullified. Because Rec, he just deleted them all. 3 kills. Banana control established. Dominance established by Rec right there. Tech 9's so valuable in his hands.
It's incredible because if he goes down, there's no trade, and the rush is just stopped in its tracks. I mean, he was running at Ben Leet, like 20 HP. I'm just amazed that he didn't go down at the first hurdle. Never mind the second or the third. And that's the round, folks. Nothing more than tactics and team play won that round.
And a whole lot of brute force.
I think a lot more than that.
Yeah. And just commitment to the plan as well, right? I mean, just catching that utility, running through mollies. It didn't matter. Whatever they had to do to take that space, to get their way up banana, whatever they had to do to figure that out, they were willing to commit to it so heavily here. This is going to lead to a slight adjustment here. Triple up on the B side is a bit of a change. In the more common mid-banana smoke from the CT side. It's a lot of utility investment, though. Will they be able to land anything off the back of it, or will they just fall? Benley stands a little too much in the flames, and that'll cost him his life. Now they're already past the utility as well, dodging up the flashbang.
What?
His gun's blazing. Swisher is taking the silencer off.
How did that happen? Did Ben take off the silencer? What was going on?
I actually have no idea why he took the silencer off.
And hello.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bombs been planted. The hunt's already on. DJ's in the apartments. Oh, man. DJ gonna turn. Oh, the timing. It could be so good, but so terrible at the same time. There's the first, there's the second, there's no gun saved.
Shoot. No saves in this game, man. It's a 3-mapper. And it feels like it's flown by because of how quickly these rounds are decided, man. Especially these last 2 gun rounds. I mean, it comes down to these early fights. CT proactivity meets T-side aggression. And it's whoever's winning these duels is winning the rounds. And there's no telling who's going to walk away with it. I guess you can maybe tell a little bit more in this one. Although 60 has a 5-7 and some armor, and the USP's beside him. This is how they closed out Mirage on the T side. Same sort of purchase.
But a 5-man B stack. If there was a chance, there's one here. Oh yeah, Swisher, keep that. Let the gun sing. Let it bark. Oh, it goes down. Oh, they're gonna plant the bomb on the A side. Gosh, that is. I'm being dead serious. I think that is the first time I've ever seen an unsilenced M4 get kills in, like, I've ever casted an unsilenced M4 getting kills. To my knowledge. To my memory.
Yeah, I don't see it. I've seen it in people troll around.
I mean, it'd be, like, simple. It'd be simple.
Yeah.
Like, simple. I know he just runs around with an unsilenced USP sometimes.
It's loud. Let it bark.
Let it bark. But that's all. Was it recovered? No. An utter tragedy. Swisher's gotten all his kills on that gun too. On the unsilenced M4. Would you believe it?
Wild. Just wild. Again, trying to take this banana control. Hoping this time that they can maybe get a late flashbang coming through from Bentley. He's got it primed up, ready to go, but when is he going to toss it in? And will it be in time? Missed him setting up a utility of his own.
Oh, the flash, though. Doesn't catch Mistum, but swing around the corner, Pone's gonna collect. But that just tells ATK that there are only 2 players here on this A site. It's a bit of a double pit setup. The high-low. Chop on balcony. Viz in towards pit. Doesn't quite hit that one way, though. And in the meantime, Rek is going to clear out the entirety of the site. The call should be coming through both players in pit. Both players in pit, but the tag is only there from Bowden. Only the leg shot. Now Viz fighting out for dear life. Bowden jumps into pit with Viz, goes down. Viz fighting out on 33 HP. And Rek can't convert onto Ben Lee. It's djay on 1 point of health. But it's a 10-second stick that djay is just going to let him have.
Nothing you can do here. djay thought about maybe diving through that smoke. He knows it's certain death. So you do just concede. Hold on to your weaponry. And right there, ATK don't quite convert, but they do so much damage. Party astronauts, they claim the round instead. Great, positions right there. Mini pit able to stay alive for so very long. Rather big pit we threw from Chop. That was the huge value out of him. They're able to keep themselves contained in the bomb site. So still conceding that site, but usually that difficulty in the post plants comes in the form of not having pit control for the CT side, and they still had that, luckily.
Flash. Top clears out the apartments. Now all eyes can be set on towards mid brackets. Dangerous time here for ATK to launch their execute. Really playing a waiting game. ATK trying to predict. Party Astros are going on the aggressive, but now impatience gets the better of them. The swing is there, and Viz goes down. And Rek gets the headshot there. So precise. Bowden connects his shot. Ben Lee in the middle of the open. Bowden is going to feast. And it's just Chop out towards lane. Literal 1v5. And he can't spray down the both to get things started. 60's going to save. And ATK will tie it up.
It's tough to see Bentley with his HE right there. Because if he could have gotten it off, probably would have landed maybe at least 1 kill, maybe 2. But it looks a little bit silly when, Bowden just re-peeks him with the op.
Yeah.
And honestly, why would you anticipate that, right? But it is Bowden. He loves to get those re-peeks going. He loves to take those fights.
Haven't been able to see 60 get super active on this map. Okay, he's just cleaning up these kills, and he'll collect some, I suppose. And Rek goes down to the bomb.
djay and Rek have 11k somehow.
Say again?
djay and Rek have 11k.
Yeah. Winning 3 rounds in a row, and
I guess off the back of
that
half buy as well.
Yeah, that's true. And the pretty clean ones to follow up. So ATK are fine in terms of the money. But Pone alone has an AWP. And, well, he was gonna contest. But goes down. And trying to stop the off retrieval. Oh, Swisher, there's nothing to pick up over there.
A bad idea. Now it makes this round a little bit scary when that smoke fades away, but realistically, they're going to walk into an empty bomb site now that have nothing to fear. Again, it's ATK just doubling down, sticking to their guns. Bound to pick towards A, let's go A. So 60 probably going to save here. And maybe they can just send in Chop, Bentley, Viz. They're doing protection duty for 60 are trying to find some exits.
Bowden hits that on a, I don't want to say it, a better day.
Maybe on a day where he's in NA.
Yeah. 60 gonna hold on to the op far away in towards construction on that B site. But Chop is just hopping around in alt middle, and I think he's gonna sacrifice himself to the bomb. Wait, there's a challenger. It's Poden with the Glock. Popping up the shots off, and no kill for him. 5-4 for ATK.
Bit of a risky couple of hunts right there, right? Could have dropped an op over. And then you could have lost an AK right there. Essentially just for not a lot of value. I guess they were looking for that op is the main goal there with the hunts, but they were also looking for that sweet, sweet KD. As ATK, they lead now on the T side. The back of a bit of a slow start. Thought that was going to carry forward a little while longer, but then Rec it was just otherwise. Zai wooing it up. Banana.
I take
Always
that
has his
terminology. I don't know. There's a rush of feeling when you just take that off towards top banana. You're ready to go. Ready to fight any man, any angle.
Yeah.
See what that op has to do, though. It's sitting out towards the bottom of banana right now. Firing off just a couple pot shots at the moment.
Look at the trust they're placing in Pwn. And he doesn't have that full deep control that you would expect from a 4-man alien. He only has a little bit of ground towards the top of banana. Gonna complicate things, but they're right.
In the meantime, the mid crossfire just gets pried apart. Goodbye. What? They had 4 players for the middle. And it doesn't work out. ATK, Black Party Astronauts.
I mean, it was just an insane gamble from PA to stack 4 players towards that A-bomb site. That it has to work, right? It has to work right there when you have that 4-man brackets lean. But somehow they only walk away with a single frag on it, disjointed by the utility, the flashes and smokes, break them apart. They try and desperately recover, but ATK, they make no mistake right there. I can't believe that went that well for them. I mean, they've played right into PA's hands, and they still walked away the victors.
Flash now in towards alt middle. Quick 1-for-1. The fallback, but no rifle retrieved. It's not really a successful operation. And so, seeing all that presence, we're just going to say, I think your B site is pretty empty. Drop an underhand flash, run through. Somehow, 60 got a kill there.
What?
Absolutely, yeah, intended. Wait a minute. Oh, the dink. Out of Viz. Yeah, that kill from 60 was absolutely intended.
No accidents here.
It's pro Counter-Strike. There's a reason for everything.
Wild that you found the frag. That's super impressive. Even if a little bit unfortunate for poor Swisher. Happy with the end results of the round though, that's for sure. I like the aggression. Spent a lot of resources in trying to find that 1-for-1 trade. If they would have gotten an AK off the back of it, I would have had a little bit more faith, but honestly, just impressed that ATK were so willing to dive in through that smoke towards B. But I guess they knew the vulnerabilities, right? That was the key.
Yep.
Just risky when you're walking into a 5-7.
I mean, you know, Inferno rotates are just a couple miles, a good solid jog. So, you know that you have plenty of time just to leap through smoke and face off against minimal defense. Bowden, Zai moving it up banana again. Ooh, but this nade, this nade just strike true. Or not, it lands on top of the balcony. In the meantime, though, Bowden just fights out from the corner. This man is insane. If only he got the next on a 60, it could have been even more incredible. But sensing blood in the water here, ATK thinking about leaping through, but maybe not with Mism going down to 2. ATK will think otherwise and will try to feel out their options here. Volleys, flashes, top, mid, and Chop takes the first. And backs away. Man advantage now for Party Astronauts.
Left B, way too vulnerable though, right now. For the amount of information that they have. What are they doing? Everyone is here on the A bomb site recovering brackets control. I guess they're just planning a retake situation for the B bomb site, but in this sort of situation, you kind of want to just put up a fight.
This is putting the half on the line. I mean, yes, it's a man advantage. There's a lot to be said. You gotta get the bomb planted first, though. Things taking a bit too much time, but
I don't think they can believe that it was completely clear.
Yeah, and now they're getting punished for it. Oh, missed him. He had to find some place to run, and Ponalone was cutting it off. But still, the man advantage is rolling here for the Party Astronauts, and they're gonna convert it. It's a very risky situation when you allow these Inferno post plants, though, but they don't mind. They're gonna retake the site anyways.
Yeah, I mean, nice attempt there from Mistum to get very proactive with his low HP. He finds a kill. That's incredible stuff from him. And then he tries to take that fight towards Pone. If Pone misses that shot, maybe they get away with something more. But make sure to nail that one down. The easy shot converted there from Pone. And they compose themselves in the retake. But again, I would say that's a bit problematic to give them that level of space. Just scary stuff from Party Astronauts. But again, composure maintained. Experience shows through, and so they can continue to get away with rounds like that. Bowden setting a flash up Pone's way, so he doesn't get away with any of his antics there, but missed them again, just spraying down range. Look at the damage that he's done already. Utility, HE doesn't sink in for the frag, but he's already put a scare onto Benelli.
Alright, bracket smoke in, but Chop makes a cross. Is that...
Lights
Did he
go out.
see that? Oh,
Doesn't
DJ
look like
doesn't
it.
recognize. He doesn't see the threat. He's not going to clear his corners. The backstab the second for Chop. Now Pone towards middle. If you swing, Bowden waits. Shadow advantage also works for Bowden, but now lured forward. Pone converts. 2v4. Party Astronauts looking to get themselves back into the driver's seat of this game. Ben on the spot. Mr. wins the fight, though, and we have an open B site.
Oh, he's taking more control, yeah. Oh, Viz denies that. Great presence of mind. Puts a 1v3 here for Swisher. Already getting active, though, is Viz. Further aggressing past Coffins. HE doesn't take as much damage as they would have thought, but he's getting pressure from all angles. Molly's going to force him between a rock and a hard place. Locked in. No way out. Ponalone again converts. The easy shot there. Gets the job done. And again, composure on these B-side retakes here. You can see a world where ATK can pull these man deficits across the line. It's not the world we're living in right now.
Yeah, some really messy rounds out of ATK early on. Ponalone starting to really heat up and capitalize on these mistakes. Getting in on the angle. Chop finding a double kill in the apartments also helps things out.
I was going to say, that was an insane double. I mean, I thought he was going to go for some trigger discipline, but wait.
What is the charge through the mid-smoke? Trying to call the bluff, but that was no bluff. In the meantime, Swisher staples down 60 at the top of Banana through a smoke. Up, peeping up, peekaboo. DJ goes down, and once again, it's only Ben Lee on this site. Smoke's raining in. Forced to charge on through. ATK are gonna work the space. Now, the Coffin's angle is open. Right now, the site is actually clear, believe it or not. Vistum will punch in the digit, set down the plant, and another post plant for ATK, this time with a bit more footing to themselves. mollies. Swisher in a very awkward position, but up top on the angle, he converts a double kill. Swisher needs a 4K, but he just leaps into the flames. You hate to see it, but what you like to see is Party Astronauts tying this game up.
Keep on pressuring that B side right there in these late rounds. They keep taking control away from Party Astronauts, but they're so diligent about the way they retake in these 4v2s. Even when the heroics flare up, they have the contingency plan set in stone. The mollies, the extra utility that they leave themselves to late into these rounds is so very valuable. Ouch.
Ouch.
Someone chicken taken down wreck.
Watch it come out. Watch it come up.
I don't know how it would, but it would be wild. Doesn't matter.
What is going on at Banana?
System does it again, man. He's just knocking down pins, but there you go. Taken down as well. Collateral landed.
What is going on?
Goes through this.
I mean, what is going on? We have people lining up for collateral. Stop Banana. Hello!
Oh my god!
You have a friendly neighbor shop! Oh my god, that was terrifying.
Oh, there's no CT smoke.
And there's no CT smoke. Did they just walk in a pwn? What is happening? Oh, Ben Leet walks through and finds his kill. It's Outer Madness in the final round of this half. Someone's gonna take the lead with Rex getting spammed down through the smoke somehow. It's 8-7. Party Astronauts with the lead, off to a break.
This chemistry, one look at you and my heart explodes. Just let me be the one you keep. I'll be right here through the hot and cold. But I'll be loyal to you. No need for drama. Farewell with you. Cry like Impala. Is it important for you? There ain't no bother. No. Hey, 1, 2, 3, just get over here. No need to be shy, no. 1, 2, 3, oh, I want you near. I need you in my life, but alright. 1, 2, 3, just get over here. No need to be shy, no. 1, 2, 3, oh, I want you near. I need you in my life, but alright. Just come over. Won't you come closer? Yeah, just come over. Hey. 1, 2, 3, just get over here. No need to be shy, no. 1, 2, 3, oh, I want you near. I need you in my life, but alright. 1, 2, 3, just get over here. No need to be shy, no. 1, 2, 3, oh, I want you near.
8-7 after whatever that 15th round was. It's Party Astronauts with the lead. And we have a pistol round on our hands. See if they can take this one away. Advance further through the upper bracket and give, well, this newly orgless squad, such a legendary brand here in North America, a chance to make it to Katowice. Find Joe Nicole, McHenry. We have some banana aggression that's getting quickly punished here by the Party Astronauts. But running out of bullets now is Ben Leet. And the flash is excellent to follow up. Missed them on the hole, but loses his teammate. So somehow, someway, it's a 3v3, and Chop still wants blood. Looking towards the backside where Mistum lies in wait. He's gonna play with the angle, trying to wait for his teammates, but eventually getting wrapped up and finished. Viz, the burst fire, is gonna get the job done. The wreck with the trade. The plant goes in. A fast 2v2 here on towards the B site, but the T's entrenched at the back of the site. Chop and Viz, side by side. Rek and DJ split apart. Let's see if they can close in together and clean up this round. Flash to the sky, that was excellent, but DJ wins it through the flash and gets the next 3 kills for DJ and the pistol for ATK.
Great retake right there. Incredible effort from DJ. 3 kills, blinded up, it doesn't matter. He's still able to walk away with the finishing blow, especially in that 2v2. It's hard to root out those 2 positions, New Box and emo position. It's so difficult to get them out of there, and able to isolate those duels to perfection. It gives ATK the equalizer here. A lot of typing in chat right now. This has been a real slugfest between these two teams, right? It's been scrappy as ever, so I can only imagine what's going on in the server right now. Nothing but laughs. HG's sink in here. Mid control being established. Wait for that flash. Look at the crosshair placement from DJ. Anticipating that from Pone. Pone tries to counter DJ.
He knows
Just
too
a
much.
complete mind game right there, all around.
Come on, teammates throughout the entire pandemic era. Those two.
Yeah.
I like to call this a bit of a grudge match as well. Sideline from EG picked up by ATK.
How could we have forgot? But yeah, that's a good point, right? Familiar. The competition here, Boost gets disassembled, and now Foden is in trouble. He gets the M4. Doesn't realize how they've scaled in towards spawn, though. There's 2 more that they have to deal with.
And look at what Rek is up to in the meantime, pushing up towards lane, dueling out middle, but at the same time, Chop wins his duel. Rek still in boiler. Still hunting on the fadeaway, Bentley. What was that? Backpedaling. Drops that. Now switch. He's gonna give it a ball. I think he recognizes that you are on the site. He knows where every player is in this club. An opportunity for sure. Angles, the first kill's his, but it's not clean enough. Party Astronauts battle back with a force buy.
Perfect contact play right there. That's just textbook Counter-Strike. Swing off of 60's contact. Make him swing wide, though, before you ever go for it. That's why 60 took that first point of contact. That's beautiful. Counter-Strike, textbook stuff, and PA off the back of that, and some chaos in the early round. Close it out. Bit of an awkward hold there towards middle. They were hoping for a lot more off the back of that boost, but they don't get it. Eagles, force buy ensues, and we'll see if the madness continues between these 2 teams. I'm sure it will.
Chop is having a hell of a map right now. I mean, he was single-handedly taking over that apartment side on that CT end. Duly deserved. Had a big individual for each map for PA. 60 delivering, but hold on. Someone wants to say something about this. Missed him. Swings forward, lands the deagle headshot, and it's a Mac 10. That's all that's retrieved. He's going at it. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Hone alone catches DJ trying to play around the smoke. A lot of movement being made towards brackets, taking mid control, establishing a foothold here.
Cool.
I mean, oh, Rex just turns the corner, hoping to get active. Give his teammate spotted out in big pit. There's not a lot that he can really do here. Surely,
100 ping is not the situation where you want to be firing off your deagle against multiple entry T's. Just slam fires a couple shots downrange, but I think that's all. It's gonna get finished off by Viz. It's gonna be double digits for the party astronauts. ATK down to an eco as well. They are well on their way to taking that lead, establishing a commanding part of this map of Inferno, and perhaps pulling an upset over ATK. This team only forming just a couple of days ago, keep in mind.
yeah, it'd be impressive. I mean, obviously, the core so long standing, but that's a huge adjustment, picking up 2 new players. And one of them is such an experienced player in 60. I guess Chop even still is just as experienced as well, right? Give him some credit. He's been playing a hell of a game, so how could we not? You got 2 great pieces that have played together, right? 60 and Chop over from the Vendetta project, and again, with some of their individual strengths, you know, some of the lurking that Chop's been doing, very difficult roles, playing around in apartments on that CT side, doing a great job of defense.
As much
Played
as I
great.
love Shop here, he's kind of missed the whole push down mid part of this round. And people are eating digs left and right. There's only 2 players on the site right now. Shop needs to get himself back into position as soon as possible. And they know. ATK know that Chop is not on the site. Thanks for the AK. This is a full USP retake. The bomb is only just now have access to it. The MAC-10 though starts to chew them up. The rifle's the same, and the dream dies just as quick as it started, but it should have never gotten to this point.
Here's the deal right now. Swisher's gonna stay alive, finds another kill. 60's dead no matter what, and Swisher adds insult to injury with the clothesline. All into the server fall. But again, ATK, they will take those victories right there. Dropping all of the weapons, punishing that economy, especially when it comes to a gun round right now. If ATK can win this, that's where they start to mount a little bit of a comeback effort.
I mean, that's a start. Rarely do you see all 10 go down on Inferno. But yeah, some mistakes for Party Astronauts. A very messy round. If ATK picked this one up, they're back in the game. We'll see how this play works out. Those missed them, destroyed. Instantaneously, the only reply is an HE. And with the minute 25 on the clock, Party Astronauts, they have so much room to work with. Oh, he's gonna push forward for the fight. It's so 60 to do this. Advancing through smoke, finding timings, navigating through the madness. And he's looking to lock this one up, as Party Astronauts have the B site to themselves.
Little delayed effort with the bomb being planted, but no big deal. Now again, Chop gets to have some fun in his lurking. A bit of a dreamy situation here for Chop. It's just saving players, waiting for him, and all he has to do is sit still. Wait for a little bit of help. Might give up his life here with Rex's position. Pretty tough to deal with.
Yeah, but Party Astronauts have kind of bottlenecked ATK into this A site. They do know that all of them are here, but there's not going to be time for the save. 60 has really turned up the series for Party Astronauts. Both maps. At least 28 kills. Even in map number 1, where they went down on their own pick, he was leading the charge. 100 ADR. Didn't have the greatest of CT sides. I didn't really see him super active, but on this T side, Banana is his domain. That's where he made his name, on teams like Nouns, Strife. He is just referred to as the Rhinoceros, may I say.
He's just staking claims right here, but this takes care of Bentley. This battle continues to wage, and I mean, another huge force on this B side, on both sides of the half here, has been Mistum, and his ability to land those opening picks on Banana. So it's a real battle between these two players here. Swisher just jiggling things out, being very careful. They're waiting as long as possible to get the smoke down, but 60 is applying so much pressure. Finally, they call it. They throw that molly down. Just one bit of utility baited out. 60 checks a little mission accomplished. So they're definitely looking to burn it back in towards this B-bomb site, but with brackets control maintained, they have a cheat rotate quickly.
Oh, 60's gonna advance through. It's his domain, I'm telling you. Put the mow down there from Mistum. He's gonna help things out. Drop the molly in a pool, but gets ran down on the site. Plant through, coffin smoke. Nothing to deny. Post plants begin to be established. PC shop. He's gonna take some initiative. Smokes begin to fade. And he takes that backhaul control. It's very valuable.
Oh.
Capone alone. Caught out in the open. Chop. He'll reveal his position for the first, but needs to land these next two. He almost does. Another headshot is just wrecked. He only has a full mod. Fake on the defuse. Chop playing games, sacrificing his HP little by little.
No way, man.
Eventually, he has to stick it the whole darn way. Swing for the kill, but no dice. Time.
Ooh. Oh my
Oh
god.
my goodness. Less than half a second has to be for Wreck. Chop almost pulls off the 1v3.
That's a heroic effort right there. That's exactly how you want to play the clutch. Just a second too early on that final commit. That's what cost him in the very end. What a heroic attempt from Chop. But it's not enough here. Party Astronauts don't claim that round. And a chance for ATK to bounce back. But still, I mean, with all the damage that Chop did, it is a lot of pressure put on them. Odin can't afford to continue to press forward here. He knows Odin still has an op. A lot of damage taken from 60 this time. Running head first into the utility.
Now they're going to try and dive through smokes. They're going to try and set the tempo, change it up. And 60 once again leading the charge, but Bowden returns to a different angle and takes a different kill. Now the rest of the players charging up through lane, but Bowden, he's not here for support. Wreck gets ran down. Bowden, though, spins for the flick. He's on for the ace. Party Astronauts are in with another post plant. Win this one in ATK, they're down to the dumps. But Bodemaster is still alive and fighting. Making his way up lane. Caught out in the open. Chop on top of the hate carts. Pone alone doesn't hit his shot either. And he's going to go down. Missed position there from Party Astronauts. ATK capitalized. They're up to double digits.
It's so cheeky from Bowden, jumping right on top of that pillar and letting his teammates trade. Just sacrificing his life for that retake effort right there, but he just stays alive instead and confirms the round even further. Beautiful work from him. Finds a 3K, but he also is an asset in the post plant, which is just so incredible. A nice attempt again from PA to get the job done in the man deficit, but they were in transition. They got caught by some proactivity from ATK. So another one of these Tech 9 buys. This worked out wonders for Mr. Rec 9 himself, but we'll see if it has the same success for Party Astronauts.
Really trying to turn up the pace, but met with mollies. So shut down for now. And they'll take mid, but at a huge cost of their HP. looking like they want to try and blast through. As the smoke fake. Oh no, DJ caught with the silencer. That would have been painful, but it's drawn away the entire B defense. The problem is there's no CT smoke, so there's going to be a whole firing squad as they try to leap across. Mistum and Swisher combined for 3, and ATK up to 11 now.
It's great spray control right there coming through from Mistum to lock that one in, make sure there's no mistakes. Timeout. There's a little bit of pressure put on Party Astronauts here as of recent. ATK applying it perfectly and just at the right time. Especially with what they do here and the purchase. You can see 60 put a lot of priority on the utility as opposed to getting himself an AK and maybe a flashbang. Instead, he goes for a Galil full belt, which I feel like is such an asset on Inferno. You need these sort of investments to bolster. That's the same case for Chop here. One key detail, lacking that AWP, that's a guarantee.
Yeah, and Bowden has started to heat up, especially with that 3K. Back on that A post plant. No contest on that part. Party Astronauts with a bit of a wonky purchase. Are they going to keep up the pace again? It's looking like ATK, they want to try and drag the fight to him as Viz burns. He jumped up in towards the apartments, and I'm not sure what went down up there, but this is a purchase that if Party Astronauts let slip, their lead is gone. Their initiative in this game is gone. ATK can get things in their favor once more.
So really desperate position to be in as well. You're down a man. You have no control towards Banana right now. Putting a blind spot in that direction as well here. Brilliant HE, just confirms more damage. That couldn't be better. There's still a bit of a standard setup right now from ATK that can be exploited. They haven't gotten that fourth player cheated over just yet. They're going to confirm it even further. Wreck just waiting for them to jump through the smoke. That's going to work out way too well for them.
Switched out for the Galil. Things looking dire for Party Astronauts in the 3v5. They're thinking about desperation moves, thinking about pushing through smokes, but as they do, the flank arrives from Mistum. The headshot delivered. The kills come through from Wreck. The utter hold and dominance out of ATK in these last couple. Party Astronauts have lost all momentum.
Oh.
Except for 60. He's trying to make a 1v5 happen, and he'll do some cleanup while he's at it, but this is the end of the line for him. He meets Swisher. It's 12 all. It's ATK. They're creeping back into the game, and they have the foundation under their feet.
It's definitely a bit of valuable damage done there towards the tail end, but like you said, the momentum from ATK has been taken back. And we know how this game has kind of played out here as well. It's been huge momentum swings for these two teams, back and forth, continuously. And with that trend continuing here, ATK now tying things up as well and having a chance to take that lead this late into the game. Throwing the action on the CT side brilliantly. Mistum has been a huge facilitator in that as well with his proactivity, his initiative that he's taken every single round towards Banana.
Pressing up towards top mid now. Again, Party Astronauts are driving in the pace, but it's what's getting the better of them now as another mowdown. The way of ATK, just pulling alone with a running Glock out towards the arch side. Party Astronauts, they're feeling the pace, but they're burning up in the atmosphere. They're going that fast.
And it could fizzle out right now if they can't make the magic happen here in this round. Now, Pwn Lone does have an AWP. You still have a lot of that utility, but you still see 60 on that Galil. You want him on the rifle right now, especially with the T sides that he's been bringing to the table, right? He has been putting over numbers on the T side. Alone with the op here, but the same is true for Bowden. That flashbang should catch him. Takes a risky shot right there, doesn't get away with it. But he gets out of dodge still. That's what matters most. He's trying to get activated early on in these rounds with a little bit of proactivity, but he's not punished for it.
This early round is really interesting from ATK. They've earned a lot of their utility, but their map control is pretty limited. Party Astronauts have enough to just gun it onto this A site, and that's exactly what they're gonna do. Jumping out of the apartments, though, Bowden provides support. Wreck inside a pit is gonna be such a problem. And now djay is locking things down on his own. Wreck swings out on his own as well. Solo players holding out every angle of this bomb site. Nothing goes right for Party Astronauts as ATK march to 14.
That is absolute insanity right there, man. Wreck, he finds the first kill, but I thought he was going to get overrun. He gets his smoke down. He gets a molly off as well. It forces him into djay's hands. He gets a multi-frag, and it seems like everything's falling into place for ATK right now in these defense. Again, Party Astronauts, they have the quickness, they have the speed, but the execution's not there behind it just yet. It's costing them here. We'll see what they go for. 60 on an AK hero buy from him. They're trying to keep him off of 15, but the aggression from Bowden, it's again coming through. 2 kills, looking for more. He sits in the flame, and then he has backup. He continues to re-peek, eventually overrun, but Mistim will lay waste. And it's just Swisher to cap things off, and he will quickly. It's 15. It's series point for ATK.
It's a train collision at Banana. Both teams going at it, non-stop swinging. They just cannot let go of the W key. But ATK have got the better guns. They've got the better confidence. Almost lighting a multiple collaterals there as Bowden. Missed him continuing the spray. It is utter chaos, but that's what ATK are thriving in. They turn Party Astronauts' pace against them and are picking up these rounds. Left, right, and center. I thought they were down and out. But now Bowden is thriving in the madness, but he just goes down instantly. Things backfire finally for ATK.
Finally, the aggression punished on that A side this time. But not so much towards Banana. Again, this has missed him. Just maintaining all the control. Doing that classic B maneuver. You gather that map control and you just jump spot towards the top of Banana. It's very hard to deal with this. Some sharp shooting. Flashes can flush him out as well. And this is where job does become a bit interesting here. That Ollie won't allow them to move forward though. Mistim still has his ground. He's still jump spotting, trying to gather information. 60 slid on in though. This could be a problem. This can be where things sour, but no, he just bails out.
Finally, things might get ahead of ATK as they push on in. The bomb gets dropped, though. Wreck, he could just try to tie down the round on his own, but he tries to fall back. Tries to play it safe. When I think he needed to step forward there and at least try for the fight. Gets taken down on the fallback, and Party Astronauts pick up this round. Missed him, about to leap. CXCI. And there's that. 13 for Party Astronauts. They finally break this insane streak that ATK have posted. That was 7 rounds straight. They need 2 in a row here to force OT.
Yeah, again, this game has been a huge case of just constant momentum swings as well. So if that can put the ball back in at Party Astronauts' court, then maybe this could take some extra innings. But that's what's required right now. It's a position that Party Astronauts are in. They need these last 2, and it's not going to be easy because the investment's still coming through. Banana control trying to be maintained, but Bentley's going to go 100-0 to the molly. He falls early, and again, it's ATK who win that fight in Banana.
It's so tragic. He did not have a smoke. He used it towards top Banana. And sometimes all you can do when that molly touches down is pray that it does not get close to you. But now 60. Banana's his domain. He takes the first kill, and Mistim understands the threat. He backs away.
Look at how he zones in on Swisher right there, man. So quickly. He knew he needed to be a hero in this round right now. He knew he needed to get proactive. You can't afford to be in a 4v5 with no Banana control. That's such a dire position.
But
Bowden, so he made sure to take care of it.
He's come back in rotation. He's here on this angle. Ready? Just pop on through. The flash is not good enough. 60 goes down immediately on the entry. It's been completely stifled here. The Party Astronauts, they're going to still throw everything they've got into this one. But Bowden, he jumps through the smoke. He leaps in a pwn alone. And that's a B site just handed over to Party Astronauts.
Can't believe my eyes. That is incredible aggression from Bowden, and it just does not work. Ponalone's so ready for it. Just brazen behavior. Will he be able to pull this retake off? It's worth a shot. A chop. Another headshot comes through from him. That's going to confirm it. All the rounds here. And again, Bowden, he wanted to get so aggressive right there. And again, I wonder if that's a play that he makes because of his ping. But that just seemed like it was too much.
No, not at this time. Jumping in the middle of an execute with an AWP. I mean, his position was poor. Maybe he was mollied out.
Yeah.
That could have been the case where he's at first oranges and he takes a molly and, you know, there's simply nowhere to go. But forward, I suppose. And so another series point coughed up by ATK. Party Astronauts with the real chance. We have a full gun round for our final round of regulation.
About as explosive as it can end with right here. All the rounds, full guns to go about as well. No one's left in that you know, dire situation where you have pistols, we have a lacking purchase to try and keep your head in the game. Every tool, both teams' disposal here. No missing pieces. No excuses here. Can ATK finish the job that they did such a good job of starting, or will Party Astronauts hold on in this map with a little resurgence from 60, man? Again, showing up big time in this T side. Job's been sharp as well. Finally, a slower approach towards Banana, though. Look at this. Not as aggressive at AG. It's still a victory here for missed him in the end. He wins somehow. This is a tricky angle from Bowden as well, you can see. Especially when he's on that high ping.
Chop has been terrorizing the apartments for oh so long, and what a perfectly timed molly. It can't get much better than that. Chop will take some chip damage from the grenade, but some good protocols coming out of the Party Astronauts to avoid the lower bracket right then and there. That's a play. Missed him, swings in, opponent's off, and both players miss. Now Bowden takes a step forward, takes some initiative in the final round of regulation, and secures the opener. He's coming back for more. Players in Boiler all around him. He turns the flash, but now stuck out towards the pillar. He's locked out. It's only Rec here really on the site. Only now djay joins him. This Crossfire needs to hold it down for the series. djay 1-for-1. Rec inside a pit. The flash, though. The team flash, no. Rec goes down. And overtime looms.
Nice high post plant. Swisher desperately trying to land the spam through the smoke, but nothing connects. And a boost spotted. They try and run boost past it, then instead they just take it forward here. They make it past the smoke, but they're not making it past 60 and Chop. And it is going to require extra innings here. Overtime necessary to split these two teams up. Party Astronauts, they hang on.
They hang on when they lost 7 rounds in a row to ATK. They bring 3 rounds together to drag it back, and it was looking so good. Bowden found that opener, but decided to step forward again. And against the sheer weight of the site and the team flash, that cost ATK their site hold. It's 15 all. The race to 19 begins. Whoever wants to stay in that upper bracket.
Perfect
A wild
popper.
game right now.
Just insane. What do they do about this bracket control? Pop some shots off. But great protocols here from Party Astronauts. Early establishment. Taking a lot of flack. There's Binley, though. Again, this control towards Banana that's been constant back and forth here. It's going to be claimed by ATK, but 60 is looking for some initiative. He
my.
catches Bowden. An opening pick for him, and now he wants more.
What a play. Wreck now. He gets locked out. 60 on these entries has been impeccable. Completely responsible for this T-side success of Party Astronauts. He is doing it all.
He has come alive big time. There's no question about it, man. Starting from that round where he's able to take that banana control back from Mistum and Swisher, and coming through with so much proactivity, whether it be on that A bomb side or towards B, he is finding these entries that are absolutely necessary. They're game defining. It's put Party Astronauts now back in the lead in a fashion in which I wasn't sure if it was possible.
Swisher's gonna stick around, I guess, for confidence frags. Sure, the double, but that's all. I mean, he has cash to work with, sure. It's 12.5k OT. Oh, okay. I shot missed him, but that's all.
Sure. It's worth the hunt if you're Party Astronauts. You don't want to lose too much money, but I don't think it's going to be a factor as long as you win one round, right? So you might as well go for it. See what you can gather. Forcing a timeout, though, out of ATK here, as they've been in the driver's seat again. 7 rounds in a row to put them on series point. Their easiest chance to finish the job. And since then, it's been pulled back every single round. 60 being a huge part in that factor. He was, I mean, what, round 8 and like 17 at the start of this half. He has turned up the heat big time. Chop's still playing very well as well in these late round situations. The two new guys here looking fantastic.
Truly holding their own. 60 the only reason they're in the series. Only reason Party Astronauts are in the map. Just an airstrike towards Banana, but Both dodges it all, but can't fire the shot. The ping too much to handle. Mistum goes down next. And the only thing holding back the Party Astronauts is their own molly. But they're gonna
They might
hit the
expect
brakes.
another, though. Swisher could be lurking around the corner. They know that he's been so consistently over towards the B side, so they might feel a little bit of fear. But the good news is they have a man advantage here, and they have a full minute to force some mistakes, to wait for aggression. That's so much time to cause some discomfort from ATK.
You get impatient, you get paranoid, the map goes dark. You start to leave gaps open in the defense. Like, if I'm Rec, I am terrified.
You have to watch everything right now, right? You're entirely responsible for A, and it isn't even all that comforting towards B. You still have to worry about CT spawn. There's so many gaps right now in this defense. One multi-kill could change the tides. We'll see if Benleet can sell any fakes and root Rec out of position.
Just trying to dodge something out. Doing excellent work. It is only Rec here on the site. Has to dive into mini pit, and he's about to get dropped on, but the first kill is his. Then Pone can't hit his shot either. He drops the bomb. Rec, he's doing everything he can. Eventually he has to reload. Now, Chop, you have to pick up the bomb. You have got to get that planted. And with 2 seconds to spare, he does. But DJ, he's running him down. Benleet, he's miles away. But Chop wins the duel. The must-win fight. And it's Party Astronauts up 2 in OT.
I was so worried there. Someone had communicated to Chop that he needed to gun it. I think he was lining up a smoke there for Moto or something along those lines. Someone said, just get that bomb down. Make sure that that happens. Otherwise, it would have been a disaster. ATK on series point, but now they have let it slip. And Party Astronauts, again, now they've taken that momentum right from underneath them. Hoden trying to be active here, but he can't afford to be another first pick in the server. As a flash comes forward here, the mollies miss as well, further complicating this B defense. He is so hungry to try and find those openers, but in doing so, he's opened up these rounds so often. Wrecked with a multi-kill, though. is going to keep things contained.
The timing could not have been more perfect from that play. And they're gonna continue pressing forward. DJ collects his own kill. Home alone inside of the apartments, cannot beat Rex. This setup is too good. ATK will lock in at least one round at the side swap.
Finally, a round for ATK, and again, you do kind of notice, right? It's not Bowden going down first. He's able to stay alive, and then that B proactive, or A proactivity, I should say, in apartments. Just a nicely timed double kill right there coming through in the double aggression. That works out very well for ATK, but Party Astronauts, they still walk away with the victors. And they still had those first 2 rounds. It's a momentum stopper for sure, but I don't know if that's enough. I'm not sure. Start to question if ATK have let it slip too far forward in PA's hands.
Little bit of icing out here in OT as you have a bit of a tech pause. As Rec reconnects. ATK can still win out here. They have to get these next 3 to take it in OT. First to 19. Party Astronauts just 2 away. The thing is, 60 struggled to get activated on his CT side. See if that can get exploited here by ATK. They had some good calling on the T side, all things said, but allowed Party Astronauts to get back into the half and actually take the lead. See if ATK can replicate some of the regulation success. As now it's Mistum, the man charging up Banana. They haven't even expended a single grenade towards top Banana. ATK with the read.
Double up on the HE. Tossed in there, but look at this gap. Wow. Mistum can exploit it perfectly. He finds 60, takes down a heavy target. But Mistum double entries. And it's going to be the B bombs that claimed again. It's another classic Mistum round where he's able to crack things open towards B, this time past Banana. And it gets the job done. djay even finds a kill in the lurk, so this one confirmed. It's going to be 17 all.
These kills can really matter as well. They could put Party Astronauts on broke. Bottom dollar if they clean up these kills and win the next one, which would put ATK on yet another series point. As Pod alone goes down next, djay just cracks another headshot. Viz stuck inside a pit, tucked away. They know exactly where you are. 5 alive for ATK after that one.
Unreal. Missed him just winning him that round, and then they let no one save here. Double op is picked up as well. 60 rocking the secondary right now. Something that Benleet tried when things were really going their way on the CT side, but this time it's 60 wielding the secondary. Could be interesting, right? We've seen him plenty of times before over towards that B side. Up and about. We see that same impact here show up. Like we know, all these flashes come through. Missed him, trying to deal with him. Gets a tag through the wall. About an even exchange of damage between these two.
Tag leg shot. Missed him thinking about going in again. Could pop up over the top of the wall. Oh, and 60's gonna nail it. Going back to some opping routes there. 60. Delivers. ATK turn their sights towards middle and get deleted. But now, Viz on the trade again. djay almost unhinged the setup. But in the 2v4, the man advantage heavily lies with Party Astronauts. But underneath the smoke, Bowden did not see him. And that's the round. A series point for Party Astronauts.
Wouldn't have thought when ATK were stringing these rounds together that Party Astronauts would have a chance at series point. But they have fought tooth and nail to get to this point. Trying every trick in the book as well. 60 on that double op, man. That shot that he lands, it just, you know, he's worked those angles so many times before. You can see the history in that shot right there for sure. And he has a chance with it again. Back on the AWP. Proved himself big time in the last round. And he's going to take the same angle again. Missed him. Will he fall to it?
Oh, 60 fires off a shot, gets out. This is him getting more activated on the CT side. This is where he struggled in regulation, but now starting to become a real presence here.
All he dispersed, though. I feel like that's a little bit early there. They have 2 smokes still to toss in, but they're waiting for contact instead.
60, he's gonna battle up. Oh, but he misses the shot. Tough scene for 60 as he can't connect. Double overtime is a possibility, but the smoke spam is immense. Bentley, could he end the series here? Up on the site, there's a double. Man advantage rolling for Party Astronauts as that bomb goes down.
3 on 2 now. Just now rotating over is Chop. He has a little belt of utility that can help them out in this one. There's still a molly in play as well for Viz. And they've got plenty of time to rotate, but they need to get active here soon.
Both players are going to tuck in towards the back of the site. The bomb's hitting that halfway mark, and there's no smoke for that defuse. The molly towards Dark, though, forces them out in the open, but still Bowden is covering for his teammates. Double overtime is going to be delivered courtesy of Bowden. We have extra rounds.
More to play on. It's impossible to separate these 2 teams right now. As Bowden, he has struggled in trying to close this one out, but in that situation, in a 2v3, when it was all on him to get the job done, he lands every last shot. And we play on. Not done just yet.
It can't get crazier than this. The 2v3 post play, and Bowden just lines up together, connects the dots, a triple kill. And I'm being honest, he went dead cold in these last couple. Oh man. We're going to go ahead and bring this one off to a bit of a break as we are between the first and second overtime. Give ourselves a chance to recuperate. We'll be back in a short one.
Knowing I must go on. If I don't do it now, I will never have it. Dreaming is deceiving. Falling to slumber. If I don't do it now, someone else will grab it. If I don't get I wanted it so long. It's taking me some time. I tell myself don't stop. Like waves are breaking, I found a way, I made it. If only I don't stop. Sharper than an arrow, aiming at its target. If I'm losing grip, then I can always get up one more time. But when I'm at the summit, I won't take it for granted. Easy come, easy go, I won't let me slip out of this high. I won't know. I wanted it so long. It's taking me some time. I tell myself don't
All right, we're back. Double overtime. The race to 22 begins now as Bowden delivers a systematic 3K to put us into extra rounds. I'm fine, Joy McCall, Extra McHenry. Let's get this one on the road. Who wants to meet Nouns in that upper bracket?
Man, we get a nice little reset here. A chance to breathe, but we're right back in the action here once again. Make no mistake. We'll quickly get back into things here and quickly establishing control is wreck. What is this setup already? Already scratching my head. Party Astronauts 4 players leaning over towards B. It's about to get explosive. With this sort of setup, you know they're going to try and retake control.
I think more than retake control, or maybe not. Missed him. How? He just walked through a smoke
Kill?
into 3 people and got a kill. And then now the reactions here from ATK. There's so much information there from Mistum that they're collapsing on the entire site. Ponalone's alone. We just did M4, and DJ cleans up Bentley. Ponalone has to do everything from Graveyard. He has to be the Undertaker, and he gets dropped by Swisher. Chop, he only hears the footsteps. He doesn't see his opponents. He runs through, tries to get the kill, and the timing couldn't be better. It's a 2v2 in the first round of 005.
And it plays out exactly as we anticipated. Are they going to try and move quickly past these smokes?
Unbelievable, they are. Bowden, though, locks in the shot. The closer, man. Another shot in, but Chop, smoke, plus a defuse. The fake. They're jumping through. They have their knives out, but Wreck, he has his gun out and delivers the headshot. ATK, first round of OT.
What is going on in this game, man? It's pure chaos. Everyone's battling. Everyone's running through smokes. It is getting absolutely insane. We still have a whole nother best of 3 to play after this. These guys are fighting tooth and nail to keep their position in the upper bracket right now. But it is impossible to separate. Missed him though, man. The fact that he gets a kill there is so unreal. His ability to work banana. He's testing the limits in what can be done, but 60 opens up proceedings there. And up gets swung by Swisher's face as a reminder of could be to come.
So, and a retake. Party astronauts. Thing is here, ATK still have tons and tons of utility. Still a lot of play to be had in this 4v5, even though PA have just put together a 3-man B stack and a double setup up top. Wreck deals with the entry, but Biz, a double burst down. 60 completely blinded, but Wreck didn't check both sides of the street before he crossed. And it just missed him. Can't believe he dropped 34 kills in this game as the IGL and entry fragger. But I think there's not much more to be said about this one as he's running to his doom with Chop nearby. 19 all party astronauts.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of work right now for his team. Can't close things out, but set him up for success many rounds before, so put in a good position here. A chance to take the lead back, party astronauts. Hungry to do so, I'm sure. There's just no way to tell when it's split up 2-1 the scoreline. I feel like, you know, we're just going to play it back again, right? Like, we're going to get a whole nother overtime if that takes place, and now that's already guaranteed.
Missed him again. Solo missions towards top banana. He just doesn't stop. He's putting on so much pressure on his own, and that allows his teammates to get ready for this apps pop. But a very well-timed molly from party astronauts. They seem to know what's up. Now, as that molly fades, in we go. Leaping out the apartment, but the setup is perfect here for PA. Chop and Biz, side by side. Chop gets another. Man advantage for PA, and he's still fighting, jumping out of pit. Fights Bowden, now ring around the rosy with Wreck. Chop, almost a 3K, but Mistum will deny, and Mistum found another. 60's down. Bentley on his own yet again. And it's an insane 2v2. Bentley battling with Pone alone, but Mistum on the flick. A 1v1. Bentley and Wreck. And Wreck cowering inside of the pit right now. Bentley dancing behind the site, has no idea where Wreck could be peeking from. But Bentley only needs a single bullet, and he's gonna get it done. Party astronauts have the lead at the side swap.
Huge clutch right there from Bentley. We know Wreck is down low, but he needed to pull off 2 kills, and especially on the Mistum right there, who's been absolutely firing on all cylinders right now. You just never know how that's going to come out. Wreck as well, landing some beautiful shots. But again, just another incredible round coming through from the Anchor and Pit right there. Chop finding a massive multi-kill, buying time. 34 to his name. Keeping up with Mistim's heroics. And now it's Party Astronauts back on the lead here once again. Back on that CT side though for ATK. Ooh, double up on HE. That doesn't do a lot of damage.
From top middle. Oh no. Oh, that is a costly mistake. Bowden tries to molly. And Polar alone picks the perfect time. Wreck. New angle. New me. Tucked away in towards the apartments. But now getting collapsing from all sides. The cavalry is beginning to arrive, though, filtering in. But there's a cutoff here. Viz, great flick. Where's the trade? There's none. But Wreck found his kill inside of the apartments. Party Astronauts are in an awkward state of affairs as now Swisher makes his way in from library. He has a backstab. Kill goes his way. Wreck finally goes down. Bentley finds that. Now, a 1v3 for DJ. The first kill's his, but nothing more. Party Astronauts with 2 series points.
And now it's some of the old guard here turning up the heat for Party Astronauts in double overtime, man. Ben Lee with back-to-back incredible rounds there in the late activation. Tone alone as well, finding those early opening picks. So you got some of the new faces here doing a lot of work to get you to this point. But it's that old core that gets you across the finish line, or at least could. They're on the series point, but this time they've got 2 opportunities to close right now. 2 chances to finish the job.
Missed him battling towards top banana. It's his home turf, but he could get punished trying to cross back. Hone alone on the angle, but the mollies, the retake utility here from ATK, it's solid. Hone alone, does he have an angle? He jumps up on top of the log. 60 advancing forward, but the trade's there from Mistim. Man advantage ATK as Mistim dashes away back to the site.
Now Ben lead on the prow again. He's had some incredible rounds. Can he close things out right now? There is some rotations arriving onto the scene. Bowden, or rather DJ's joined forces here, but now he's smoked off, and now the extra pressure's applied onto Mistim. Smoked off as well, but the counter flash from DJ comes through perfectly, and Mistim lands another multi-kill.
But Party Astronauts with potential plant with the boost up, and Bowden no-scoping Chop through the smoke. Yeah, right. ATK are gonna bring it to the final round of double overtime once again.
This isn't real, man. Bowden with the no scope might have seen a barrel surface through the smoke, so he's ready. And the boost pans out as well there. The 2 players left in spawn get the job done. ATK stay afloat. And we could go on again. I said once we split these 2-1, I feel like it's just guaranteed for more overtime right now. It's impossible to separate these 2 teams. That continues. Full B rush though. They're looking to force Mistim back as much as possible.
Storm advances forward though and gets deleted. I mean, he's been rewarded for that play so many times this game. I don't blame him for doing it again. Could that be the last straw?
The success that he's had, like you said, I'm sure he puts a lot of pressure on himself to maintain this control here, to ensure his team a little bit of relief, but he walks into Chop this time, who's been usual towards apartments every last round, but with how he's performing, they want him where they need him right now to take some heads off, punish some aggression. And he does so perfectly. Headshot again, rains on out. Binley lurking about. Hoden is walking right into his hand.
Drop angle.
3B, 2 kills from
Oh
Binley.
my god!
He lays waste to ATK. The chance to close right here, right now.
Swisher has to run. He has to try and make something happen on this flank, but now he's smoked out. All of ATK are smoked out. The A site is free for the taking. The double kill from Bentley. We can see an upset here early on in the close qualifier. ATK, a single kill away from hitting that lower bracket. Party Astronauts forming 4 days ago, pulling off an upset against one of the most established teams in North America.
There's just a little bit of hope left in DJ's utility, but it's an 8-side retake, and Pone alone is zoomed in on his location.
And that's it. The arm spotted. Pone alone with the shot. An upset for the Party Astronauts, taking down one of the most, if not the most, established team here in North America, forming 4 days ago. They're now in the upper bracket to face off against Nouns.
Absolutely insane right there, man. Just what an incredible bit of resiliency shown out.